This is our patented Acumobility Ball. We have completely changed the name of the game here when it comes to mobility work. This innovation of a flat base with a flexion point allows us to do so many more things than you could ever do with a lacrosse ball or a tennis ball or any of the traditional rolling devices used for trigger point release work. And it's because of the level of specificity and control that the flat base and flexion allows you. So what we want to do is we want to upgrade the concept of what you can do when it comes to mobility in the sense of moving beyond just rolling tight muscles. So now, by placing this ball on the ground and it not rolling, I can then get directly on the spot that I'm trying to release, the trigger point, the really restricted muscle spot, and then once I'm on that spot, I can go through active ranges of motion, putting that muscle through stretch and full range of motion patterns to really change the nervous system response to that area and dramatically improve the mobility response. This is a complete concept change from normally just rolling around on a ball. This can also be used on multiple surfaces. So I can use this on the ground because once it's on the ground, I can then put the calf on it, work foot through active ranges of motion. I can work it into my back, into my shoulder muscles, anywhere that's tight and the ball doesn't move. I can also use it against the wall for, let's say, if I want to work the upper back muscles. I put it against the wall, lean into that, and by pushing into it, it's not going to move because the pressure I'm driving the ball keeps it there, then allowing me to work through active ranges of motion. This is a much more effective way of approaching your mobility work. We got two levels of the ball. You got the level one, which is softer. It's slightly more intense than, let's say, a tennis ball would be. And then you get the level two, which is about the firmness of a lacrosse ball. And so this is where most people start, the level one. It's got a little more flex to it. It's got a tacky texture. This is made from non-toxic TPE up in Maine, USA. And it is recyclable and incredibly durable. It can be cleaned using any sort of soap and water, and it can be used outdoors, indoors. It's not gonna break down and it's gonna last for a really long time. The quality of this is first class. So you can use these numerous different ways. You can use them handheld, you can use them against the wall, against the ground. And the idea is that the versatility of this allows you to access spots and go through controlled repatterning drills in a way that a ball would never let you do.